Right, so it's Friday afternoon. I've just fitted the tyres on the Asquith. So we've got the brand new boots on there. 4 brand new Nankangs. Anyway, right, so I thought, it's 20 past 12, I'm sort of done with the day. Let's do this carburetor that I've had for ages. For this L200, 1980. Bought a new carb for it, because the automatic choke has given up the ghost, don't work no more. So I thought I'd better get it out of the box and have a look at it. Like I say, I've had it for a while. So I can do away with the automatic choke, put a manual choke in it. I've got a manual choke cable and stuff. And I thought, what's that in the end of there? It looks like a spider's nest thing. I don't think you're going to be able to see anything in there. So I pulled it off and I thought, oh, that don't look too clever. So the old water dripping out of it. So I opened this up like you do, and I thought, oh God, got a bit of cream in there. There's quite a bit of it in there, and then I'm thinking, do you reckon that's condensation? Because it only is doing short trips. It's not that, I don't know, it's a bit, I don't know, but it's not losing water. She's still on the max, well, nearly on the max. There's nothing in there. The water's right up at the top. So yeah, well, there you go, you can see it hanging out the air, look, at the breather of the air filter. But is it worth sticking this on now? Got some bits turned up, got some wheel cylinders, some brake shoes. What's in there? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, I do, yeah, rear lights. So do I go to the bother of sticking that on and hoping it ain't a gasket? But it runs alright, it drives alright. It's just a nightmare to sort of get it running in the morning with no choke. So I suppose I could put it on, couldn't I? I've got nothing else going on, and I want to get, like, the truck's in here now, so now's the ideal opportunity. But I've taken the back off. I bought a canvas for the back, 7 foot by 5 foot, to cover the back. You know, the ones with the bungee cords over there and whatever. Turns up, it's 9 foot 4 long and not 7 foot long. Instead of 5 foot wide, it's 5 foot 10. So the canvas comes out to about here. So I'm in dispute with eBay people at the moment. People bought it off. So she's got no back on her at the moment. Right, I think I found out why the auto choke don't work. That pipe there is blocked. You ain't going to be able to see down there. But on the carb there, see water in, blocked. Not solid. That's probably why it's not working. But I'm still, I think, now I've got this far, I think I can block this one off, because it's blocked anyway, and it doesn't overheat or anything. So I'll block this off. I've got to try and block that off, perhaps with a bit of RTV or something. Gasket will come across there, I think. Hang on, let's get the gasket. So this is for a water cooled automatic choke manifold, but if I can sort of block that off with a bit of instant gasket or RTV or whatever they call it in America, yeah, hopefully that'll seal up. But that's 46-year-old gasket. I couldn't find a gasket for it, so I've got to stick the old one back on. But I'm still going to go for putting that new carb on, I think. Now I've got this far. Yeah, I think I need a manifold, which is not automatic choke maybe, I don't know, I ain't got a clue. But anyway, so what I've done is I started it. I thought, well, I'll make a start and then I'll pick the camera up. And yeah, all these, they just come straight off. That's a good thing about Japanese stuff. Little 12 mils and that, bump, come off. I even unscrewed this screw. Besides that little screw, look, unscrewed that. There's no rust on that thread at all. But yeah, if that was anything else, I've got no hope of undoing that screw. Right, I'm going to put a camera down for a minute and get some RTV and stuff on this gasket. It's the only way to do it, I think. Scrap that idea. I'm putting the old carb back on. This carb here, it's got a base plate on it, but it's all part of the carburetor. If I put that other carb on here, these studs are too long, and I also don't like the idea of trying to fill up a waterway with RTV, or instant gasket as we call it. So I'm going for cleaning out this pipe here, so we can actually get some water flow into here. I've got this elbow grease, whatever it is, and I'm slowly cleaning out these waterways. Got some welding wire here, and it seems to be working. There's a lot of let me just pick up that crap on the end of there. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. Just trying to clean this lot out, so we can actually get some water running through the carburetor, and see if that helps. If not, I'm going to have to look for a screwdriver off. Look for another manifold or change them studs or something. You know, what's all this in here? Look, just full of gunk. Proper full of gunk. Years of sitting around doing nothing. So yeah, nothing exciting happening, but it's happening. Right, 2 hours later, back to where we were before. 2 hours ago, obviously. But right, I've got the keys in my hand, topped up the coolant, put the old carb back on it, cleaned out them pipes. Are we going to have any revvy from the engine? Is it going to start? It might take a little bit while to start, because obviously the carb's been emptied all over the floor, all over my hands. Right, let's connect the battery up. Bloody hell. Cut. Alright, where's that battery terminal? Down there. Alright, can we get through this way? Is it quicker? Yeah. Look at that. And I put the keys back in my pocket. There's the key. Right, here we are. Let's that's the only bit of petrol in that carburetor. Come on. No, it's the same as it was. No, it ain't. It's ticking over when it's cold. Beautiful. Got a charging light on there. It's always been on. It is actually charging it, but I have to disconnect the battery because the alternator drains it. Another job to do. It's actually ticking over, look. Sweet. I achieved something in that 2 hours. Bloody achieved something. Yeah. Pucker. So we've got to find out what's going on with all this goo in here. But it runs lovely, apart from the exhaust is blowing. So, right, okay. Is it 6:10 or 7:10? Right, the big tester. Will the truck start this time of the morning, on a Monday morning? Let's go and find out. Right. Oh. Bloody hell, it's cold today. Right, ignition on. One pump of the accelerator. No, it didn't work. 2 pumps of the accelerator. 3. Give it a few pumps of the accelerator. Well, that was a bloody waste of time, wasn't it? think it's worse. Oh, here we go. See what I mean? You have to let it tick over really, really slow. So perhaps I will put that other carb on. Will it rev up? Revving. It's hardly ticking over. Right, plan B. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, whatever you do, all the good stuff. Phrasing.